Hello, Virgo. This is Dee with Metaphysical Moonlighters. I'm also known as Citrine on social media. And this is your February 2019 tarot reading. Thanks so much for tuning in. So let's get right into it. Now, this month I am using the Book of Shadows tarot deck. And I did buy the package that comes with 2 decks in the box. And this is the So Below deck. The Book of Shadows deck it comes with a So Below deck, and it comes with this is the So Below deck, and it also comes with an As Above deck. I always use the So Below deck because I resonate with that one most. And I'm also using the Doreen Virtue Daily Guidance from Your Angels Oracle cards for a message, overall message for you. Okay, so again, I'm doing an astrological spread. So I'm just going to choose the cards. So you can fast forward to maybe somewhere around 3 minutes if you don't want to see the picking out of the cards. Okay, so here we go. Let's choose all of our cards. All right, let's see. We're going to choose at least one card for each of the 12 astrological houses. All right, Virgo, house 1. House 1, you have the 10 of Swords. And I will go over each card after I have them all picked out. Okay, this is for Virgo. Oh, that one wants to come out for house 2. House 2, you have the 9 of Swords reversed. Okay, house 3. Moving on to house 3. House 3 deals with your communications. It can deal with your interaction with your close neighbors and siblings, and also travel, short distance travel. You have the 6 of Pentacles, Virgo. Moving on to house 4. House 4 deals with your home and your family life. House 4. You have the Hierophant reversed. Moving on to house 5. Whoa. That's like 10 cards that fell out. If it was just 1 or 2, I would just go over those, but let's just reshuffle. Okay, let's move on to house 5. House 5. You have the Lovers reversed, Virgo. Okay, let's look at house 6. House 6 can deal with your daily routine. All right. Let me just shuffle a little bit more. Okay, so house 6 can deal with your daily routine. It can also deal with your health and your vitality as well. So let's take a look and see what's going on for you. House 6. Ooh, house 6, you have the Tower card. Okay. Moving on to house 7. House 7 is all about your partnerships, Virgo. House 7, you have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Moving on to house 8. House 8, you have the Justice card reversed. Okay, moving on to house 9. House 9, you have the 10 of Cups. Okay. House 10, which deals with your career, you have the 4 of Cups. Moving on to house 11, which can deal with your friendships. Ooh, that one fell out for you. You have the 9 of Pentacles. And last but not least, let's look at house 12. House 12 can deal with your spirituality, and that one fell out. You have the Queen of Pentacles reversed, Virgo. Okay, now let's pull one oracle card for you, and this should tie in this reading. Okay, let's see what your message is. You have reward yourself. So I will read that message to you towards the end of the reading. Reward yourself. That is your overall message for this month. Okay, so let's get right into your reading, Virgo. See what's going on for you this month. Just repositioning the cards a little bit. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Let's start at house 1. House 1, you have the 10 of Swords. Okay, so some of you Virgos are feeling like someone might be being mean to you, or there is some Virgos are feeling betrayed this month. So that's, just watch out for that, okay? Because sometimes the things we think about are really not happening. It's just all in our minds. So watch out for that. Watch out for, a lot of negative self-talk this month. But also really watch out for someone stabbing you in the back. Like mentally stabbing you in the back. Betrayal. Watch out for that. Because look at this. She's, concentrating on something else. Meanwhile, this fire is burning like very viciously behind her. So some of you Virgos need to watch your back this month. Okay? Now, let's move on and see what's going on with your finances, because you have the Nine of Swords reversed. Okay, Virgo? You have the Nine of Swords reversed, and this can talk about some of you Virgos feel like in the recent past you have made some bad decisions about your finances. Okay, which can make you feel this month a little bit shameful, or a little bit like, feeling like, how can you get out of this situation that you're in as far as your finances. And remember, this is a general reading, so some of this reading will resonate, some of it, all of the reading could resonate with you, okay? But if something doesn't resonate with you, don't think about it too much. Okay, let's move on to house 3. Now, house 3, you have the 6 of Pentacles. And remember, house 3 can deal with your communications, your communication style. It can deal with your communication with your close siblings and your neighbors. It can also talk about short distance travel, okay? And you have the 6 of Pentacles. So a lot of Virgos this month have good prospects when it comes to the way you will be communicating with others this month. So house 3 doesn't look like there's any problems for a lot of Virgos as far as your communication style, as far as any short distance trips you have to take. That area of your life for most Virgos seems to be free and clear. Okay. Okay. Now, let's move on to your home and your family life, because you have the Hierophant reversed. Okay. Now, house 4 can also deal with your inner feelings as well. Okay. So for you, the Hierophant reversed, it can just talk about the fact that when it comes to dealing with your family situation, a lot of Virgos are sort of like the rebellious person in their family situation this month. Okay. You might be feeling a little bit eccentric when it comes to your family situation. So as far as any type of traditions that your family, usually follow, it's like this month you're in the mood for change. Okay, you're trying to break out of tradition. You're trying to start your own tradition for a lot of Virgos this month, because this is the Hierophant and it is reversed. So when it's reversed, it talks about being, eccentric. It talks about, sometimes even it talks about you being the person who rebels in the family, things like that. So let's move on to house 5. House 5 can deal with romance. It can deal with fun, creativity. Now you have the Lover's card reversed, Virgo. So this can represent romantic problems for some of you out there. Okay, so just watch out for that this month, because this can represent romantic problems this month. Okay, leave that one out like that. And let's run this one too. Okay, and this one too. Yeah, so far, I mean, you Virgos this month, you do have some things that you need to be on the lookout for this month, okay? Because, it is possible someone is trying to betray you, and, some of you are just really worried about your finances, maybe rebelling with your family. maybe possibly having romantic problems. Okay, now, and remember, this is general reading. If you want a personal reading, then visit my website, metaphysicalmoonlighters.com, and we can look at your situation in depth. But this is just a general reading for all Virgos. Okay, so again, it might resonate with you, it might not resonate with you. Okay, so just take what you can use. If you can't use it, then don't think about it too much. Because let's move on to house 6. You have the Tower card in house 6. And house 6 can deal with your health and your vitality. It can also deal with your daily routine. So for a lot of Virgos this month, you will have a revelation about something. You might have some type of sudden occurrence that kind of really throws you off balance. Okay? It could be something that you did not see coming. This is the Tower card. Sometimes it can deal with destruction. So make sure that, you are eating right, things of that nature, so that no health problems come up for you this month. But the Tower card in the area of your life that can deal with health, it is a warning for you to make sure, if you have medications to take, make sure you're taking your medications, make sure you're taking your vitamins, make sure you're exercising, things like that. Okay? Now, this can also point to the fact that a lot of Virgos will have a major change in their daily routine. So maybe if you were working the day shift, maybe you might be working the night shift. It could be something as simple as that when the Tower card shows up. It can be something very simple, or it can be something very serious that you have to deal with in relation to your health and in relation to your daily routine. So Virgos, be on the lookout this month for anything dealing with your health and your daily routine. Let's move on to your partnerships, because you do have the Two of Pentacles. Okay? You have the Two of Pentacles. So a lot of you Virgos, as far as your business or romantic partnerships, a lot of you Virgos are feeling like things are balanced in that area of your life. So this betrayal, it doesn't look like it's coming from your partnerships. Okay? So for you, it looks like it could be coming more so from your job. And let's see, we'll take a look at that further. But as far as your romantic and your business partnerships, a lot of you Virgos look good in that area. Okay, so let's see what's going on in house 8, because you have the Justice card reversed, which can deal with some type of unfairness or imbalance. Okay, so house 8 can deal with your shared resources. House 8 can deal with your transformation. It's also the Death and Rebirth planet. So some of you could be going through some type of legal situation where you feel like it is not fair, whatever is going on. So just watch out for that. Okay, because I'm picking up a settlement. Some of you have a settlement that might be coming through, and you are going to feel like the settlement is not fair. Because remember, house 8 can deal with other people's resources. It can deal with shared resources. It can basically deal with resources that are coming from an outside source. So these funds that could be coming from an outside source, you're going to feel like it's not fair for those of you Virgos who are waiting on a settlement. So keep that in mind. Okay, so let's move on to house 9, because you have the 10 of Cups, which is a really great card to have. So in this area of your life that can deal with interaction with other cultures, this can also deal with long distance travel. Okay, so in this area of your life, Virgo, as far as house 9, this can also deal with higher education. Okay, so nothing much is going on in this area of your life. Everything is running smoothly in that area of your life. Remember, we have lots of different areas in our lives. Okay, we just don't have love and work and family. We have, other things going on as well. Speaking of work, let's look at what's going on for you. You have the 4 of Cups, okay, dealing with your career or your business or what you're known for in the world. So some of you Virgos are just feeling like you're just at a standstill right now, okay? It's not that things are going bad, but for you, it looks like you have a lot of other things going on. So as far as your career, some of you are feeling a bit limited. Some of you are feeling like you're at a standstill, okay? So just keep that in mind. Because when you're at a standstill, or, if you're feeling limited, it's a great time to just reflect. Rest and reflect. Okay, that's the Four of Cups. Now, let's look at your friendships, because for you, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay? So, a lot of you Virgos are feeling like you have the ideal friendships. Okay? Because the Nine of Pentacles can deal with ideal situations. So, your friendships look great. So, as far as this betrayal, it doesn't look like it's coming from your business partnerships or your friendships or your romantic partnerships. For you, this betrayal, Virgo, looks like it's coming more so from either family or work. So in those two areas, keep an eye out for anybody who is a backstabber at your job or in your family. Because remember, in your family in your family area, you did have the Hierophant reversed, which can deal with you being, eccentric. So maybe one of your family members is really not appeased with your different ideas about breaking any type of, traditions the family has. So they might feel like they want to, go behind your back and try to do something different. So just watch out for the betrayal. It looks like the betrayal is coming more from your family situation or your work situation, your daily routine. It doesn't look like it's coming from friendships or from partnerships, okay? So let's look at let's see. You have the Queen of Pentacles in House 12, and this is reversed. The Queen of Pentacles reversed. And the Queen of Pentacles reversed can deal with being a bit neglectful. So maybe there's something that you were supposed to keep secret to yourself, and you forgot that you weren't supposed to tell someone. So this could be an example of you being neglectful, okay? Which can make someone look at you like, okay, I shouldn't trust them. Just something like that. Nothing major going on here. Just watch out. If anybody, especially your family and on your job, if anybody tells you something in confidence this month, Virgo, remember to keep it in confidence, okay? Because the Queen of Pentacles reversed, it can talk about being an untrustworthy person, okay? Or for you, this Queen of Pentacles, it could represent the person who is going to try to betray you this month. It could be an earth sign. It could be a Virgo like yourself. It could be Capricorn. It could be Taurus, okay? So, and again, let's look at this the other way. You could be the person who is stabbing someone in the back this month, okay? Because this is the Queen of Pentacles, and Virgo is a pentacle. Virgo is represented by a pentacle. So it could very well be you who is betraying a family member or a co-worker this month. So just watch out for that. Watch out for someone betraying you or you betraying someone this month, okay? Just watch out for that. And another thing is you had the Lover's card reversed. Watch out for, let's see here. This can deal with romantic problems, but because of the fact that in the actual house that deals with partners, you have the Two of Pentacles, which deals with trust and balance. For you, it looks like this Lover's card is this Lover's card reversed. It looks like it's pointing more towards maybe you have a romantic night planned and something might happen where you can't follow through with it, okay? Just something like that, because everything else looks great in your partnerships. Or maybe for some Virgos, there is going to be romantic problems this month, okay? But let's look at your overall message. Okay, you have the reward yourself card. And it says you've been giving a lot of yourself lately. And it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. So that is your overall message for this month. Remember to reward yourself, Virgo, because it looks like you do have a lot going on this month. Sorry. Yeah, it looks like you do have a lot going on this month. So remember to reward yourself. Seeing if the dice have any message for you. Again, the Capricorn had house 2 also. Okay. So remember you had the 9 of Swords reversed in house 2. Remember that, Capricorn? So just try to budget yourself more. I mean, it looks like a lot of you are feeling a bit shameful about your financial situation. So just try to budget more. Try to budget more. And this is saying to work on your finances. The dice are saying for you to work on your finances. This is North Node, Virgo, house 2. So this is a message for you to work on your finances this month. So once you work on your finances, you will feel much better, okay? And you won't feel like this 9 of Swords reversed anymore. All right, so now that's everything I have for you this month, Virgo. If you have liked this video, press the like button. Don't forget to share it on social media. Share it with your family and your friends. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And if you would like a personal reading, just like this one that I've done today. Remember, this is a general reading for all Virgos, but I can do one like this specifically for you. If you want a reading, visit my website, metaphysicalmoonlighters.com, and we can schedule everything for you. But until next month, Virgo, enjoy your month.